Today is September 20th. The download links just became available for ESXi 5.5. Here's the build 1331820. And I want to do a quick demo of carving up a virtual machine that is on a C drive that's 62 terabytes in size. So the physical drive it's going to live on is way less than that, a solid state drive. But we use a UEFI BIOS to make Windows 8.1 boot happily in an ESXi 5.5 environment. So let's just get started. Right click on the ESXi host, say new virtual machine. You're looking at Firefox, by the way, the vSphere web client. Next. Put on this run core solid state drive that has 72 gig available. We do need this latest compatibility for these latest and greatest features, like a huge C drive, a GPT drive, and an EFI BIOS. That's going to be our magic combo to get this working just fine in a VM. We have to pick Windows 8 because there's no Windows 8.1 in the dropdown. Okay, let's give ourselves a little more elbow room on this screen. You're looking at Firefox running the vSphere web client. VM version 10 is what it's saying in the bottom right. What does that mean? That's the latest. You can't boot this on old levels of ESXi, right? 5.5. You're stuck with it. Okay, let's get the ISO mounted. Oops. So pick data store ISO file. Okay, there's my Windows 8.1 installer. Connected power on is rather important. So we got the ISO mounted. Great. What else do we have? The hard disk. Let's dive in there. How about thin provision? And let's see what we can do for size. Okay, if we try to go higher, there you go, get a warning. There you go. So there's your trick. 62 gig, thin provisioned. You're done with the hardware page. Now we need to go over to VM options. And change it to an EFI BIOS. Hit next. And finish. All right, so now we have the virtual machine. Notice Launch Console is grayed out. That just means we need to power it on first before we can see Launch Console come up. Or we could have right-clicked and opened the console menu. Either way, you end up with another tab. It's a browser, it's Firefox, it's another tab. Let me show you those tabs. That's acting a little funny. Sorry about that. Okay, we're back. All right, so now we have the console tab open. The virtual machine has powered on, and it's asking us to press any key to boot from CD. If I hit any key, though, it doesn't matter. It's already failed the boot sequence. So let's issue a Control-Delete, then click in the middle, and then hit spacebar, and that worked. Okay, so now we got Windows 8.1 installer booting. Custom install. There you go. 62 terabytes in size. Pretty cool, huh? Just click next. So while that's going, we can have a look. If we right-click on the data store, Sorry, left click it. Okay. That gives us the ability to browse files over there. So let's look under the covers and see what's on the data store. Well, that's the folder we want to show. And there's the size. So it's going to grow, right? Naturally. Hit refresh, and it's growing from 2 to 3 terabytes right in front of your eyes there. Let's go back to the VM, and that's what it's doing. It's creating itself. Ready for the personalization screen, and giving it a name. You remember our name, Windows 8.1, VM1, Express. I'm emphasizing quick here because, again, I got a flight soon. Okay, so signing in the Microsoft account. I don't want to in my case. So I'm going to type in fake. Create a local account. That's what the button we wanted. Okay. Okay, that's it. Head over to the desktop, and now's our drum roll moment. Start up File Explorer. How big is our C drive? Real big. So it obviously worked. The pie chart doesn't even show a line for the operating system. It's using up 11.2 gig. All right. Let's see if it's honest. This is going to be a swap file. Yeah. Oh, okay, 9 gig on the hard drive plus a swap file representing the 2 gig of memory because the VM has 2 gig. Okay, so that worked. There's a little more we could do. For instance, we could hit Windows plus X and bring up disk management. And show you how the operating system drive looks. UDF, NT. Okay, so there's your summary screen. How about if we hit Windows plus R, MS Info 32, UEFI BIOS, probably more useful would be Device Manager at this point. And we'll wrap up this video. There's your VMware device. Okay, so it looks like I'm done showing off a UEFI BIOS and a 62 terabyte disk in a VM. Again, these are features you would only see because you're on ESXi 5.5. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and thank you for watching.